Chairman of Council, Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, Shinyo Oyefeso. Professor, good to have you back. Talk to us about the significance, the historical significance of Oba Adetona's reign, particularly in the Yoruba context.
Of his reign, he remains the longest serving traditional ruler in contemporary history. He reigned for 65 years. From April, put it January 1960, April 1960, 65 years completed. Oba Adetona, the Oni of Ife, also of blessed memory, reigned for 50 years. Alaafin Adeyemi, the third, reigned for 52 years. So, in remembered contemporary Yoruba history, he remains the longest reigning Oba. But beyond that, he was a cultural monarch who observed all the rules and regulations of Yoruba cultural institution. He stayed in Ipebi, was there for 3 months, unlike other Yoruba Obas today, who spent 3 days, 7 days, and all the rest. He observed all traditional rites, cultural Oba, from the beginning to the end of his life. He promoted Ijebu culture, Yoruba culture. It belonged to both sides of the Ijebu divide. His father was an exemplary father. His father was expected to be the Awujale of Ijebu land, but he chose his own son. And his son, God has blessed him in many respects. One, he ascended the throne at a very young age of 26. A great man of destiny. One of the circumstances of history. It means the departure of our immediate past president, Muhammadu Buhari, the same day with Kabiyesi. In 1983, Kabiyesi Awujale was dethroned by the administration of the governor of the then Ogun State, Olabisi Olamanjo. By December 31, a regime change took place. Muhammadu Buhari came into force, into office. Oladipo Dia became the governor of Ogun State. By coincidence, the two Buhari died on Sunday. Kabiyesi also changed mortality for immortality the same date. So Buhari was a destiny helper. Oladipo Dia, destiny helper to this institution. But in all, we should appraise his contribution within the context of Ijebu land and Yoruba land. He was part of the strong men, strong forces behind the emergence of Alaafin Lamidi, Olayiwola Atanda, Adeyemi Keta, the immediate past Alaafin of Oyo. Till death, Alaafin of Oyo revered the Awujale throne, and in particular the Awujale.
Professor, I hope you can hear me. We know he is a revered leader and one of the longest serving traditional rulers in Yoruba land. But how do you think his legacy will be perceived by the younger generation? And what do you think will be the next step in Ijebu land in terms of a replacement?
Well, I will do an executive summary of what holds today and what may hold tomorrow. It belongs to Anikilaya family. The next ruling house will be not from his own family, but there are certain parameters that he has laid down. Anybody who must emerge as the next Awujale of Ijebu land must be a unifier, a barometer of success, a man of what, a man of me. Awujale faced many challenges and vicissitudes of life. They knew that he could not depend on any government to survive. He was into transport and knowledge business, at a stage having more than 70 trailers. And he set up his own model in another business, that is green business. He was not relying on government for support. He was a man of courage, a man of character, a man of integrity, who will say it exactly as it is. Now, how many traditional rulers have the kind of guts, the name, the personality? He remained very loyal to Ijebu people. He instituted Ijebu Development Board to cater for the less privileged in society. The cultural institution of Reberibe, the Awujale Festival, is now a first-class cultural festival in the whole of Nigeria. Whoever is stepping into his shoes is stepping into very big shoes. So to have somebody like him again, very difficult. But he has set the minimum standard.
Right.
He was well educated. He was connected to Ijebu Igbo, his mother from Ijebu. So when you look at Ijebu Igbo, you find a bridge builder. And he acknowledged all those people who assisted him in getting to the throne. Those people who traded him, like Mama Adenuga, the mother of the octopus, Mike Adenuga, who supported him in early years. He acknowledged the role of people, friends like S.V. Bakari, that some other people neglected. He's a well-cultivated man. In the heat of crisis, you find Awujale, immediate past Awujale, standing on the path of integrity, of rectitude. He was not a poor king. He was not a beggar king. And he would tell you straight to your face. He's defended the integrity of Ijebu land. One greatest thing he could not achieve during his lifetime was the creation of Ijebu state. He was every inch an Ijebu man, and he loved every Ijebu man to the best of his ability.
Professor, I know you could go on and on due to your wealth of knowledge as a historian, but that's a fine place to leave the conversation for now. Thank you for talking to us at this time. Professor of History, Chairman of Council of Obafemi Awolowo University, Shion Oyeweso. Thank you for talking to us at this time.